Don't you love the new car?
Yeah. Oh, we finally took it off?
It looks exactly as you want it to look.
Right. Well, the other clock was better. The stop clock, it's right twice a day.
It's much easier to keep up when life stands still.
And now we have to keep. Now you gotta
Look at your wristwatch. Be careful.
No, I know.
But
I know. I know.
I assume my colleagues are joining me. I can handle the right side of the beam line, but the left side of the beam line.
Fill in.
You're welcome to.
I've done services.
Your one-liners and your songs have been playing in my head since Perm. I ain't giving no brothers. I cannot tell you how many times
I had
it's
been
gone through
humming
my
those
head.
songs since Wednesday.
Can't do it.
I can't go for that. Those bands is, yeah, you know,
We have plenty if you would like. He did a
he didn't. You have to go back and look at on YouTube some of the past years and the stuff that we did here. It's hysterical. It's just great.
This is what we want.
Well,
I'll be
remember
back.
we have it on live stream that I showed up. Amazing.
I don't think anyone's taking attendance. That's funny, that clock was up here at that.
You're back in 30 seconds, Kendra. Oh, Rob, I went to the bus.
You got it.
I like this chair. Yeah. I guess it says we have a new deal. You just, I'm gonna put the amount. Stand in front of me.
I actually watched it.
Trying not to hit you with this.
Shall we begin?
How about Glenn taking us through conditions?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening and Shabbat Shalom. My name is Neil Fetter, and on behalf of the Board of Directors of the congregation, welcome to BethChaim. As we prepare for Shabbat worship, we ask that you turn off all electronic devices. For the benefit of those who cannot be here in the sanctuary, we live stream our services, and our photographer posts pictures on social media. Please see an usher or board member if you do not want your image to appear, and we ask that no one else take pictures during this sacred hour. Large print prayer books and hearing enhancement devices are available. Please ask any usher or board member if you wish to use either. Please note, there are exit doors on either side of the rear of the sanctuary and on both sides of the balcony. In case of an emergency, please follow the instructions of those on the bima. Shabbat Shalom.
We're going to start on page 330 in our prayer books tonight. But really, we're going to follow the words on the screen. That'll be easier. And we want to welcome in this Shabbat with song as we say goodbye to what may have been a very long week. I can say it was for me. And welcome in this time of rest and renewal.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Olam Shama te hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Olam Shama te hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Shama Tihalel, may every breath praise God. So let's take a deep breath in and let it out. Breathing in that Shabbat, and breathing out our week. And to officially welcome in Shabbat, I call up to our bima, our b'nai mitzvah, Hannah Zulo and Samara Scheller and their families to light the candles. We turn to pages 2 and 3 in your prayer books.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
One candle for each family.
You can use the candle.
Try to make it easy.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Please rise for Kiddush on page 5.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'yahava v'ratzon b'chilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit. Kihu yom tekiva, v'mikra'e kodesh, zecher tziyat Mitzrayim. Kivanu b'charta, v'yotanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'ahava u'ratzon. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
We turn to page 9.
That'll loosen him up. Nice.
There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain.
On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share.
There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted.
On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation.
There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others.
On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal.
So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
Please be seated.
Page 6. We continue together. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. Pages 20 and 21.
Echa dodi likrat kala benit Shabbat nekabela. Echa dodi likrat kala benit Shabbat nekabela. Shamor וזכור בליבו אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, שם ותפארת ונתילה לך דודי. לקראת כלה ונשבע לקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי. לקראת כלה בני שבת תכוונה לך דודי. לקראת כלה בני שבת תכוונה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי מאורך ומאורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי. לקראת כלה בני שבת נכוונה לך דודי. לקראת כלה בני שבת נכוונה. בואי בשלום מטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי. לקראת חלה בני שבת נכוונה לך דודי. לקראת כלה בני שבת נכוונה.
We remain standing and continue on the bottom of page 27. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without God's presence. Page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה בריחו. לעלמין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יא לה לה יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה לה יא לה 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la la. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach, barechu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro mariv aravim
page 32.
Avad olam beit Yisrael Amcha avta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadta Otanu limadta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbeinu v'kumenu Nasiach b'chukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה נגע יומם ולילה ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל שמע ישראל Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed La 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 ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך לה 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 בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות ביניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך La 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 למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Page 38. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who deliver us from the oppressor's hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You perform miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously.
ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים, את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת Shvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם.
Friends, our service continues on page 46. We rise together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו ואהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב והושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בר גבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמנת לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. Page 55 at the very bottom margin. The meaning of Shabbat is to celebrate time rather than space. 6 days a week, we live under the tyranny of things in space. On Shabbat, we try to become attuned to the holiness of time. It is a day on which we are called upon to share what is eternal in time, to turn from the results of creation to the mystery of creation, from the world of creation to the creation of the world. Together on page 57, ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer, wherever we live, wherever we seek you. In this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, shotacha levarecha b'yirah na'avod.
With the first three words on the top of page 58, we say thank you. Thank you to the source of all blessings. Thank you for the gifts that we have received either this week or this month that we want to share with our community. Would anyone like to go? Sarah, go first, Darlene. Oh, a special day with close family. Oh, sorry. It is your birthday. Today, happy birthday. Do we have any other birthdays this week? Happy birthday, Harrison. By the way, he becomes B'nai Mitzvah next week, so that's why we have a close birthday. Any other birthdays this week? Any anniversaries this week or this month? Happy anniversary. How many years? 16. Fabulous. Any other anniversaries? All right, for our birthdays and anniversaries, we'll say big thank you.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Many more healthy years. Other blessings in our lives. Yes. All right, so a special trip with special people, and we're so glad to have you home safe and sound. Other blessings, yes.
My niece is on Broadway in Harry Potter.
Wow. If you want to go see, if anyone wants to go see Andrea's niece on Broadway, all right. Harry Potter. One more blessing, yeah.
I'm very thankful because my sister here is going to be about to summer. Very proud.
And we are proud of both Samara and Hannah. And so we want to say hearty mazel tov to both of you. And we'll say a big thank you too.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
We're grateful for all the Jewish adults in our community. Heidi.
I'm very grateful for the parents' field.
All right.
Incredible. I mean, not only do we have so much group so we can play, and then not all the music, in the 80s, we don't sing well, but I was really happy with the large amount of children and adults, and there were 2 adults who were playing against kites, and that was wild, but I left here with tongue caution in my first, and I just thought it was a success. It really was. Thank you.
Gratitude for a holiday of joy.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
I'm grateful for my granddaughter's 4th birthday
Oh,
with my son. And also
same difference.
our daughter Lexi's birthday.
Okay, so we do have more birthdays in the family. Okay. 4 and 5. Other blessings? Yes. Mazel tov on getting into the school of your choice. Absolutely. And we're grateful to all of our visitors tonight. Raise your hand if you're new to BethChaim. We have a number of visitors tonight. We're so grateful to have you.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
And we continue on page 60 with our prayer for peace. Maybe next Shabbat we'll be able to say thank you, God, for world peace, but until then we'll pray for it.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. V'tov ונכאן לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך שים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך שים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך שים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
We now take a few moments to sit in silence and ask the prayers of our hearts.
והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגואלי, וגואלי.
Our thoughts now turn to those in our lives in need of healing, whether that be healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the heart, or healing of the soul. If you are keeping someone in your prayers this Shabbat, I invite you to share those names out loud now. Start forward, front to back. Cindy, go ahead, Cindy. To those names we add Megan Mary DePero, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Molaski, Teddy Molaski, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Phil Jarvis, Marilyn Fessel, Claire Meyer, Malkanita Batshena Rachel, Linda Grunbaum, Howard and Dolores Rosenblatt, Allison Statius, Pamela White, and once again, John Withers. For all those and many more, we echo the words of Moses as he prayed for his sister's health. It is now my pleasure to invite Alana Berlinger up to the bima. This past Monday, Jews from all over New Jersey gathered in our state's capital for a day dedicated to advocacy. The event was organized by Reformed Jewish Voice of New Jersey, our local arm of the National Religious Action Center of Reformed Judaism. At least 25 congregations were represented, including BethChaim, as well as our neighbors Beth El and the Jewish Center of Princeton. The day was filled with substantive learning and meaningful conversations, and I had the pleasure of attending with two of our members, Brianna Watson and Alana Berlinger. Brianna was not able to be with us tonight, but Alana would like to share her personal reflections on the day.
Is there a microphone?
It's right.
Oh,
it's built in.
Invisible microphone. Okay. It was very impressive to sit with 70 Reformed Jews representing various districts in New Jersey. 3 bills had been previously picked for us to support, and 3 speakers came and explained what the bills were all about. So one bill allowed undocumented drivers to obtain licenses, but it would also benefit people thinking in terms of immigrants, undocumented immigrants. But it would also help survivors of domestic violence who don't have access to their papers, and other people as well who may have lost papers in a fire. The bill to expand voters' rights would help keep a convicted person connected to their community, which would help rehabilitate them. Voting for a school board where their child attends school keeps them connected. The third bill supports electric vehicle transportation, which would help the environment. This involves creating and controlling charging stations for electric cars. So we got to speak, Rabbi Blum and I, and initially Grinda Greenstein came, Brianna wasn't there yet, and it was really nice. We got to speak to her one-on-one in a private area. And then when Brianna came, Dan Benson, our assemblyman, came to see her. They came to see us, and we got to talk to him about issues we were concerned about. So several rabbis spoke to the group, and one I was particularly impressed with, Rabbi Joel Abraham. He talked about he had previously decided to only wear his tallis when he was praying. But then he read about the various rabbis who had marched with Martin Luther King. They had worn their tallis so that they would be identified as Jews. So Rabbi Abraham changed his mind because he doesn't wear a yarmulke. So now he wears his tallis so people could see that he's a Jew when he's marching. I just want to add, he told how Rabbi Abraham Joshua Herschel, who was one of the rabbis that had walked with Martin Luther King, he had said when he marched, he prayed with his feet. So I like that. So I just want to say in these times, when you have an issue that you're really interested in, I say, pray with your telephone, pray with your pen, pray with your computer. Contact your legislators. Make your voice heard. It does make a difference. Shabbat Shalom.
We did something else this week, too. We all celebrated the holiday of Purim, as Heidi reminded us. And we usually mark this day by dressing up and eating hamantashen, throwing parties, and giving gifts. But the central mitzvah of the holiday is to hear the story told. And as much fun as we are commanded to have on Purim, the book of Esther presents serious and challenging themes that continue to speak to us today. I had the honor of opening our event on Monday with the following words of Mordechai to Esther that we read as a synagogue on Wednesday. Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For even if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows, maybe you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Mordecai urges Esther to use her voice. He points out her position of power and privilege and begs for her to use it for good, the good of the Jewish people as well as for her own good. He tells her that the walls of the palace cannot protect her from the awful fate that awaits all the Jews of Persia. My experience on Monday reminded me of my own power and privilege. I left the walls of the synagogue to learn something new and to be reminded of the world around me. I was grateful for the opportunity to make my voice heard and to hear the voices of many others. I was deeply impressed that 2 of my 3 local representatives made the time to meet with me and their other constituents. I learned that we were doing holy work just by sitting down to speak with one another. Whether we agreed or disagreed on any of the issues, whether we found ourselves on similar points of the political spectrum or not, the simple act of connecting and building a relationship proved to be transformational. We laid the groundwork for future conversations in both good times and bad. It reinforced for me that only when we know each other and try to communicate effectively can we truly work together. Using our voice is not without risk, however. Esther jeopardized her life to speak to the king. It is true that we are blessed to live in a democratic society where freedom of speech is protected by law. Not only are we permitted to speak with our elected officials, but they are duty-bound to hear what we have to say, or they risk their own leadership. Nevertheless, when we speak up, we can make ourselves vulnerable. Our voices can invite disagreement, discomfort, or even despair. But let us look to all the prophets of our tradition for inspiration. They risked their reputations as well as their lives to make their prophetic voices heard. Our ancestors, such as Isaiah, Jeremiah, Elijah, spoke up even in the face of great obstacles or danger. But their words were so powerful that we continue to read them and be inspired by them week after week. I, for one, am inspired by Mordecai's unwavering faith. In the book of the Bible where God's name is not mentioned once, Mordecai assures Esther that help will come from somewhere, even if it will not come from her. He has hope that their story will not end the way Haman has written it. This is another lesson that I learned this week. We lose hope when we remain silent. Using our voice is empowering. It gives us hope that each of us matters and can make a difference. Using our voice is relational. It enables us to connect with each other, even when we do not see the world in the same way. And using our voice is Jewish. The Bible is a record of how our people have been speaking up for thousands of years. So why should we shut up now? Join me in embracing this long legacy, and let us raise our voices together. And we'll do that in song on the bottom of page 282 as we rise for Aleinu. 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו, הווה זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשב אותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת הנות. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated, and we turn to page 294 for the ancient words of Mourner's Kaddish. And we take a moment to remember those that we have lost, either at this time in years past, the anniversary of the passing of our loved ones. We remember as a community the following yard sites. And if I mention the name of your loved one, I ask you to please stand in your seat and remain standing, as we will then join you for the words of the prayer. Douglas Gerhardt, Robert Charles Gleeksman, Charles Gordon, Herman Harris, Irene Jancourts, Frida Schutz, George Deutsch, Theodore Linton, Lou Hamowitz, Robert Katzman, Victoria Gruber, Naomi Harbottle, Louis Pretzfelder, Bertram Zeldin, Emmanuel Mole, Lauren Segas, Leah Lieberman, Jennifer Lynn Pruden, Esther Schneider, Rose Clara Stoller, Thelma Konowitz, Arthur Schwartz, Herman Fishbein. And we remember, too, who were taken to us in the last 30 days. Their loved ones are still in the period of mourning called Shloshim. And Schmaltz, mother of Lois Miller, and Jack Goldstein, father of Robert Goldstein. And we rise as one community to recite together the words on page 294. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, b'alma divrach yirutei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala uv'yizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mivarach, le'alam u'almei al-maya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit halal shemei dekudisha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush bechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memory always be for a blessing. Please be seated.
Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Neil Fetter, and I'm here representing the Board of Directors. I would like to offer our appreciation to the ushers and ONEG hosts and hostesses for their help tonight. Cantor Binder's Religions of the World class continues this Sunday at 9 a.m. Don't miss the Back to the 80s Purim Carnival on this Sunday. Dig out those old 80s fashions and join the fun. We need your input. Join us on Sunday, March 31st for a conversation on what's important to our community as Beth Chaim looks to the future. Please RSVP to the temple office. On Tuesday, April 2nd, Rabbi Adina Blum and Ann Berman Waldorf are holding an informational meeting about the Women's Spirituality Tour of Israel they are leading in November. Please see either one of them if you are interested in attending. As Passover approaches, enhance your Seder celebration by coming to the Poetry of Passover class on Thursday, April 4th at 10 a.m. Shabbat Shalom.
Our closing song can be found on page 343, second from the bottom. We'll pray for peace again, because you can never pray for this too many times.
Oh, say shalom, shalom, bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, amen. Shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, amen.
As we prepare for Motzi and final benediction, a couple of quick other announcements to echo what Neil said. Your input is critical, and we're having the second gathering a week from Sunday for congregants to please come and give your input. There are also small group individual sessions throughout April that will be housed in people's homes. If you didn't make the 17th and you can't make the 31st, please come to some of those small ones. You can get that information from the website and front office. Also, you should have received the survey through SurveyMonkey on your email. Please fill it out. That information is critical to the congregation going forward. If you didn't get one, call the front office and we'll make sure that happens.
And check your spam folder. We know it landed in some people's spam folder.
Gotta love a synagogue that sends spam. I also want to point to a pink elephant. When you see me walk off the bima in the middle of a service, this side of the sanctuary can attest that I don't leave to go run errands. I do it for two reasons. One, as I learn this sacred space and try to help lead, I want to see what you're seeing and feel what you're feeling and experience what you're experiencing to help me with the Kavanah. Also, out of kavod for my colleague, Rabbi Blum, it is very difficult, those of you who have sat on the bima know, to hear a speaker from behind the speaker. So out of respect for her, to be inspired by her and learn from her, I want to, as best I can, be with all of you. So just so that for those of you who don't see it, can know that. With that, we invite tomorrow's Banot Mitzvah, Hannah and Samara, to please join us up front to help us begin the celebration of the Oneg Shabbat. If you would hold the challah, please. Don't drop it or we have to fast 40 days. Oh, that's the Torah. But you know what I mean. Excellent. Please join with us. Please rise. We invite you to put your arm around the loved one, reach out a hand to a friend, reach out a hand and make a new friend. Don't leave anyone hanging. There are a couple of people, please reach out a hand, include everyone. Over here, please, reach out your hand. There you go. Eternal God, we stand before you in thanksgiving for all of our blessings in life, for the love that comes from our family, the support we gain from our friends, for the privilege of being part of a sacred community dedicated to being with one another in moments of need and in times of celebration. For all these things and more, eternal God, we offer you our thanks and our praise. We invoke your name as our ancestors did first at Sinai, as we ask that your blessing will be with each of us, our family, our friends, and throughout the world during Shabbat and the days to come.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and keep us.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon us and be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's face lift us and help us raise our voices and bless us with peace.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.